Hi guys, I'm the Redneck for Spoons, and today we need to talk about something that's very, very important. Right? It's the fact that there's fascists all over these parts, and even dang commies. Like what? Well, why are there fascists and commies all over the place? Right? Now, here's the thing. There's fascists in Brazil of all places. Like I never even knew such a thing. And here's the thing, right? You know, fascism. Oh, yeah, I got my Liberty Guns, beer, and Trump shirt on because this is a very important thing we need to talk about. Fascism is National Socialism, is what it is. And the thing about socialists, we don't like those people. Socialists aren't allowed. We don't want to deal with those socialist libtards, right? Nobody wants to deal with socialist libtards, right? But the fascists, they don't like Republicans. They're against republicanism. And that just ain't right. Like, if you see here, my spoons are Republicans. Because you don't need to be that much of a. Anybody can be a Republican. Yeah, you're all welcome. Spoons are welcome. Everybody's welcome. Right, right. You know, in order for you to be against republicanism is the absolute most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Like, what the heck type of. Honestly, and like Brazilian fascism, is that really what you're resorting to now? Right. And you know, obviously, the dang the commie from Maine. Remember the lobsters? The lobsters are communists. That's what they are. Right. So you know, it's all. It's even in our country. I heard they have uh, weird socialist fascists in Germany even. Like, right. It's just sad to see. There's fascism in Brazil. Okay, and all over the place, and anti-republicanism all across the board. And even in Germany, they're anti-republican. Even in our own country, they're anti-republican. Those communist lobsters can leave our country because they're not doing any good. Canada's already communist, so those communist lobsters can go make Canada even more communist. I don't care. You can get out of here, you communist lobsters. Right. Because you know what? For every communist lobster that leaves, there's a new Republican spoon that's voting in our elections. Those spoons, it's the spoon vote that's going to get Trump reelected 2024. All right. Actually, let me get my other hat. All right, I got my other hat. See my other hat? Trump 2024. It's these spoons that are going to get him elected. Every communist lobster that leaves our country, a spoon's going to reelect Trump. All right. So that Brazilian fascism really bothered me, and anti-republicanism all across the whole globe, even in our own country, is just very upsetting, right? Because I want to keep our Liberty Guns beer, and I want Trump 2024. Right? Yeah, that's the thing, and I guess. And of course, you know, there was libtard, socialist, communist lobsters, and even some of the people up in Maine are going to say that fascism's the most evil thing ever. That's to be expected, is what they're going to say. But you know, there's a couple things. They're anti-communist too, but like the Klan was anti-communist, and they were founded by Democrats. All right, do we really want do we really want that to be the defining feature of what it means to be good? Of course not. Right? The Klan are Democrats, and fascists are National Socialists. Just because they're anti-communist doesn't mean they support the Republican rights of my spoons. But it should say that to completely call all fascists or worse than communists is a little not entirely there. And then the socialists in Maine and the fascists from Brazil were arguing about monkeys versus Jews. Like, how do you even compare a monkey to a Jew? That's the most ridiculous thing ever. It's like what are we talking about here? How do you compare a monkey to a Jew? I can't even make any sense of it. A monkey something that has a tail and it eats bananas and it has fur and like a Jew has like a Jew is the guy who like owns he's the guy next door. You're like oh that guy next door he's a Jew. He doesn't celebrate Christmas very much. And Christmas the most American holiday there is, right? So it's a little weird that they wouldn't do such things. But there's Dennis Prager, Ben Shapiro. Dennis Prager, he's a Jewish man, and he said Christmas is the most American holiday, and it's every American's right to celebrate Christmas, or at least acknowledge that other ones do. He doesn't personally. He's Jewish, right? But he doesn't. He'll tell anybody a Merry Christmas. Somebody tells him Happy Holidays or Happy Hanukkah, he replies back Merry Christmas because he knows that Most it's officially recognized. You get your work off on Christmas, right? Like it's an American holiday. Rather you get presents and celebrate the birth of Christ or not. You get your job off. So right, he's obviously grateful for that. Happy Thanksgiving coming up for you Americans too. Yeah, but honestly, so I don't think you can compare monkeys to Jews. That doesn't make sense. All right, monkeys are probably atheists to be honest. Monkey, come on, like, have you ever seen a monkey? They're probably atheists. Like, let's be serious here. Like, come on now. Monkeys versus Jews. What are these fascists and socialists do? Whatever happened to the days when it was Republicans versus the Klan? Like that. Well, those were the good old days. Is either they're going to have your rights and freedom, or some guy in a white hood's going to kill you. Right now, it's all ridiculous. Monkeys versus Jews and freaking what's going on? Come on, America. You need to fix. We need to get up. We need to make America great again. Come on now. Monkeys versus Jews is not the most important issue. Okay, the most important issue is do you want to have freedoms or do you want to be killed by a man in a hood? That's the most important issue. And obviously, you should pick your liberty, your guns, your beer, and your Trump. Right? It should just be LGB. Your liberty, guns, and beer. But now we have to add Trump because now all these communists in Washington are being all ridiculous. Right? Did George Washington ever think this was an issue when he was president? No. He never thought of this because this never should have happened. It should have always just been Republicans versus the Klan. But no, now it's weird monkeys versus Jews. What does that even mean? You guys are like, you go too far north, you just become a complete weak libtard. You go too far south, you become a freaking idiot. You don't even speak. Right, you got the American South, right? But you go farther south, you go to South America, they don't even speak English anymore. Like, I don't even understand what they're talking about. They're always just saying things, man. Like, when you don't even speak English anymore, like even the weak Canadians speak English. Now, some of them speak French, right? But most of them speak English. But, like, when you go so far, when you go past the American South and you go to South America, right? The moment that America is no longer number one and it becomes number two, you have a huge issue. So yeah, that's basically the video. What am I even talking about? Whatever. My spoons are Republicans. That's all that really matters, I think. Or yeah. So Brazilian fascists and Germans and communist lobsters from Maine. I don't want. Just stop whatever you're doing because even my spoons are Republican. So that should say something about y'all.